You will have to make up for the smallness of your size by your courage and selfless devotion to duty, for it is not life that matters, but the courage, fortitude, and determination you bring to eye. With faith, discipline, and selfless devotion to duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. Do not forget that the armed forces are the servants of the people. You do not make national policy. It is we, the civilians, who decide these issues, and it is your duty to carry out these tasks with which you are entrusted. Do not forget that the armed forces are the servants of the people. You do not make national policy. It is we, the civilians, who decide these issues, and it is your duty to carry out these tasks with which you are entrusted. I have lived as plain Mr. Jinnah, and I hope to die as plain Mr. Jinnah. I am very much averse to any title or honors, and I will be more than happy if there was no prefix to my name. Islam expects every Muslim to do this duty, and if we realize our responsibility, time will come soon when we shall justify ourselves worthy of a glorious past. I have nothing to do with this pseudo-religious approach that Gandhi is advocating. Come forward as servants of Islam, organize the people economically, socially, educationally, and politically, and I am sure that you will be a power that will be accepted by everybody. You have to stand guard over the development and maintenance of Islamic democracy, Islamic social justice, and the equality of manhood in your own native soil. The weak and the defenseless in this world invite aggression from others. The best way to serve peace is by removing the temptation from the path of those who think they can obtain their objectives by resorting to war. I am a Muslim, and I believe that the destiny of Islam in India and elsewhere in the world depends on the ability of Muslims to adapt themselves to the demands of the times. The freedom that we shall win through our sacrifice and exertions, we shall be able to preserve with our strength. My message to you all is of hope, courage, and confidence. Let us mobilize all our resources in a systematic and organized way and tackle the grave issues that confront us with grim determination and discipline worthy of a great. The history of Islam is full of examples of tolerance and coexistence with other religions. Pakistan must strive to follow this tradition. Our religion teaches us to treat all human beings with respect and dignity, regardless of their religion or social status. Without education, it is complete darkness, and with education, it is light. Education is a matter of life and death to our nation. The world is moving so fast that if you do not educate yourselves, you will be not only completely left behind, but will be finished up. Education is the bedrock of social and economic development. Let the doors of knowledge open for you. Education is the bedrock of social and economic development. Let the doors of knowledge open for you. Students today are leaders tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge and wisdom. Discipline and rigorous study can propel you to great heights. Don't be afraid of hard work. Be wary of the decisions you make as a student, for they set the path for your future. The pursuit of knowledge is noble. Never let the flame of curiosity die within. In the classroom, every mistake is a lesson. Embrace them and move forward. It's not merely about securing top grades, but understanding and applying knowledge that truly matters. Books are your best companions. They inform, educate, and inspire. Let not the voices of distractions deter you. Keep your eyes on your academic goals. Time spent in the library today will shape the success stories of tomorrow. Your academic journey is a testament to your perseverance and commitment. Relish every challenge. As students, you are the nation's assets. Invest in your intellectual growth and the dividends will benefit all. Do not be afraid of death. Our religion teaches us to be always prepared for death. We should face it bravely to save the honor of Pakistan and Islam. There is no better salvation for a Muslim than the death of a martyr for a righteous cause. Do not for a moment imagine that your enemies can ever succeed in their designs, but at the same time do not make light of the situation facing you. Search your hearts and see whether you have done your part in the construction of this new and mighty state. If we are to build a safer, cleaner, and happier world, let us start with the individual. Catch him young and inculcate in him the Scouts' motto of service before self and purity in thought, word, and deed. When the Holy Prophet PBUH started to preach Islam, he was minority of one in the world. By the force of his faith, he challenged the whole universe and brought the greatest revolution in the shortest time in the world with the help of the Holy Quran. If the Muslims procure the power of that faith, organization, discipline, and sacrifice, they have no reason to fear the hostile forces of the entire world. Now is the time, chance, and opportunity of every Musulman to make his or her fullest and best contribution and make the greatest sacrifice and work ceaselessly in the service of our nation and make Pakistan one of the greatest nations of the world.